Okay, let's see. Can I do this for another 24 minutes? Let's see, shall we? I did want to see on Twitter to see if there's anybody talking about this. It seems like it seems like other people are saying that it's laggy, but I'm like, she's back. Yeah. A lot of people, I mean, the thing is though, oh my god, what if I started streaming on YouTube? Just to see if it's less laggy. I wouldn't even know how, to be honest. Obviously, I used to not. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Obviously. I don't know. I was just trying to see if other people are saying it. Some people are, but it's like not like super popular, which doesn't make me feel great about it. Like I've tried every single thing in the world, to try to get this. We shall see. Shall see if we last another 25 minutes or whatever. This is so sad, this song. It couldn't be. No, I'm sorry. Just like the thought, this sounds really rude to YouTube. I just can't imagine being a YouTube streamer. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not like 100% against it if I was doing like a specific like thing. Oh my god. I have been waiting for you to come. I was like, no, that's a little too like it's a little too maybe it's you. What, this one or the one I skipped because it was sad? I literally was almost whisper like, or no, because you're on Discord. I almost wanted to be like, "Are you okay?" I haven't seen you. I was like, "It's totally fine." I'm like, "You don't have to watch my streams," but I was like, I thought we had a cute banter going, and I was like, "You just left." The tree is. I don't. When was? I don't even know the last time you were here for it to. Oh yeah, because it was right after the sleepover. You didn't come back. I was like, oh, did I like scare them off? I was like, What do you mean? Like on here? Because I've had laggy issues for like the last week. I was like, please don't. Oh. You were just on vacation, and I was just like, she's left me forever. I forgot you totally told me that you were doing that. And now the inspector says we're not streaming, and we're unstable already. It's not my fault at this point. It's not. Aww. Oh, I forgot. I haven't been. Oh, thank you so much. I apologize. My streams aren't usually like this. They're usually not as laggy. I don't know if it's laggy right now, but it's telling me it is. But I appreciate it. How was your stream? I'm building a giant tree, as you might be able to tell. we're working. I know it looks a little ugly right now. That's what leaves are for. It's gonna cover the whole thing. But yeah, this is how tree is going. Where we did some branches. I'm gonna cover this. I missed a spot. We're gonna cover. So we're gonna finish this. Hello, welcome in, welcome. Happy Tuesday. And then we're gonna do a little bit taller, and then do 4 more branches on the 4 sides. Trees are weird. Thank you, thank you. It certainly is something I'm working on. And accepting that this tree isn't the worst thing. Oh, I forgot my necklace today. So okay, so I'll tell you the plan after I finish this. So it's gonna go a little bit up, and then it's gonna be 4 branches coming out this way, and then the whole thing's gonna be covered with cherry leaves. So the plan for the inside, we go down here. Oh, you can't even see the bottom. It's going to have, hi Bat. All of this is going to be covered, and it's gonna be like a little shadow market inside. So it's gonna sell like potions and stuff and potion ingredients. And then in the middle, I'm thinking I'm gonna build a giant crystal out of glass. I don't know how well that's gonna go, because I've never built a crystal before, but I've also never built a tree before, so. But yeah. And except the thing is, though, recently I haven't really been able to work on it because my streams have been so laggy that it's just the worst. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you coming in. How was your stream? What'd you work on? What'd you do? Was it when I was talking about the Smosh wedding? They basically mean the same thing. Black market is more illegal than a shadow market. Also, I like the term shadow market more. I think it's fun. And also, they're not necessarily illegal. They're ingredients in the game. Is this the section I was working on? Did I really just stop it? But yeah, we've had lag problems. I don't necessarily think it's fully my fault, because apparently other people have also had lag problems, but I've changed my settings about 1,000,000 times. I even got a new Ethernet cord. Not that I thought it would help, but I was like, you know what? Maybe it is for some reason the Ethernet cords. So I have a new one, which is good because my old one. So if you've never used one before, they obviously plug in, but they have a little thing that makes it stay plugged in, which I think all outlets should have, or all plugs should have. So it's just so you can't easily pull it out. Because obviously if you're using the internet, you probably don't want to like pull it out accidentally. And so but the old one I have, that one of those broke. Look, I wonder if is there a difference? Shadow market. I think shadow market just sounds more fun. Versus yeah, it says black markets also called shadow markets. Well, don't worry, that is also happening. Oh yeah. Oh, you do not want to know. There is some true icons that have dealt with my laggy stream back when I was on just Wi-Fi. Those are the true MVPs of my stream. And I was like, that's how you know true friendship is if they're willing to stay through my laggy ass stream. I was like, I love every single one of those people. But yeah, the library is still happening, just not on the server. So also, this is a fun fact I like to share with everyone when they join, when they ask about the tree or whatever, is why and how many times. I know there is one time, I'll say this really quick. One time there was someone that was trying to figure out who to raid, because sometimes when I have people raid me that I don't know, I'll like go back and watch the VOD to see them picking me for the raid. I don't usually do it anymore. Um, but I do sometimes. And this particular person, I was so laggy that day. And but you're still here. MVP. Um and I was just like, oh, I want to like go watch it. And so I went back and watched it. And this guy was like, oh, she's pretty laggy, but should we do it anyway? And I was so laggy. And they were like, yeah, yeah, let's do it. Because I was like, I don't know, I seemed nice or whatever. That sounds so bad. I swear, I usually am. And it's just so funny, like looking back, where I'm like, not only has my lag been like recorded on my end, but also on other people's streams as well. I don't know if that guy like saved his VODs. I don't really, to be honest, I don't even know if I know his name. Like I could find it like because I whispered to him, being like, "Oh, thanks so much for the raid or whatever," so I could find it. But I'm like, I don't know. I just remember that part of like me watching it back, and he's like, "Guys, she's really laggy. I don't know." Um, that's literally what happened. He was like, guys, should we pick her? Like, she seems really nice, but she's like really laggy. And I even remember exactly what I was doing too. I was putting in a fun floor design on a base I was building. And I even remember the exact spot I was in when, like, I remember I was at the front of the base. That's so funny. Because I don't know if I remember anybody else's, like, where I was for the raid. I guess I just happened to remember. Because obviously I lived it, but then I rewatched it. Because he was like one of those people that like pulled it up on stream to like ask chat like, oh, should I pick this person or whatever. So like I saw it multiple times. Oh, but with the tree. So I'm building the tree 3 times. I didn't realize that till the other day. Back then I was known for my lag. I don't want to be known for my lag now. This was before this. I am. If you decide to stick around, then clearly that you're never gonna say that about me again, because I am a slow builder. I love building. I'm a slow builder. Like I feel like a simple house takes me more than a 1 3-hour stream. Like let me show off. I'll show you a finished build. I guess we should like go to me or something. I still don't understand the whole like don't show your Minecraft screen. I don't know. Shall I join? Yeah, we're not. So the first one is the creative one. I know, that's what I discovered. Is there anybody on? Hi, Snipey. That's who it was, right? That'd be really awkward if it wasn't. No, it was. Okay. Thanks. I was trying to figure out what you meant when you said slow. So why does it like look so much brighter in here? So the first one is the creative one, which is the one I didn't realize that is the reason I'm building it 3 times. The second one's the one in this world on this server, and then the third one is the library one that I'm gonna build in a different world. So this is, let's do this. Actually, we'll do this so we won't even see if he says hi. He might also be okay. So this is the first house. Where? Oh, down there. Guys, I really didn't want to, but I think I'm naming him Frank. I was like, oh no, I don't want to name him Frank. I'm like, eh. But I was like, that's his name. It's just, it has to be. His name is Frank. It has to. And so this was my first build of the season, and then I built this like a million different. I'm trying to hide the next one because the next one's my pride and joy. This one, it matches the first one, obviously. Okay, we like it. And then this is my pride and joy, not the tree. This thing. See, it's so small. It took me like 2 streams, I think. To be honest, maybe 2.5 streams. See, like, I'm not a bad builder. I just take a little while. Hello. Okay, Slay. Oh, hello. Oh, Katie's not on. You're useless. What do you want? Ooh, you got some interesting things. What's your normal ones? Oh wait, you were here earlier. I remember that. Yeah. And I unintentionally made a stiffer face. I'm not killing him. But yeah, that was genuinely unintentional, the sniffer face on the side. But yeah, and then this used to be a frog habitat. Will once again turn into one, but that's not gonna be for a little bit. I'd love to know my own hotkeys. That'd be great. Thanks. Also, I don't. Did I say hi to you? Hi, happy Tuesday. So we need a replica of the black pearl in my server. Oh yeah. Well, then we'll head over. I still haven't built a portal for it. I really should. But we just fly a few thousand blocks real quick. What's the black pearl? I'm not doing that to Wandy T. I'm gonna leave him alone. He'll despawn eventually. He'll continue on his travels. Come on. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. Caribbean's the place, Caribbean's the movie. Well, I gotta look it up now. Okay, we're almost here. Also, new people to chat. This, I just gotta give a quick shout out. This whole thing used to be forest. This is why I love people so much. They cleared it out all for me in one evening. There was like 5 people. I have the list somewhere because I thanked them all in Discord once. I was like, thank you so much to everybody. So shout out to them because this project wouldn't be as far along if it wasn't for this. So we have this so far on here. I'm using Lightmatica. That's why it's like I can actually build it 3 times. And then the way to get in. I didn't know there was a ship. I just thought it was only the person. I only know the name as the person that the Americas are named after. Then we go down here, and one time I had a giant fright because it was skeleton. I didn't want to think about it. Oh, my render distance is lower. That's why I was like, why does everything look weird? I turned down my render distance yesterday. I usually have it at 12. And this is my tunnel. I keep forgetting to put minecarts down here. Oh, I should have flown through. I'll go back through it and I'll turn my thing. Ooh. Wait, that's so cool. And then here's the inside, obviously. I have a lot of dirt to get rid of. But yeah, let me go back through, but not that. Wrong button. This button. I thought my lights turned on. You can, okay. I gotta go down. My little tunnel. Thank you. But yeah, so that's, see, like, I can do a little bit of building. I wouldn't say I'm the best in the world, but I can do a little bit of building. And now we switch back. He didn't even say hi to me. He never said hi to me. Hi. Better feel bad after. I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. I hope he has a wonderful day. That's it. Isn't that why you left earlier? Why are we in 3rd person? But like, isn't my skin like so cute? Oh my god, Maze, do you know that I have new emotes? You were on vacation. Do you want to see the new emotes? We can get rid of that. I spam my own new emotes. That's fine. They're mine. They look so good. I love every single one of them. This is me just promoting. What am I promoting? I guess subbing because they're sub emotes, but not at all. I just wanted to show how cute they are because I'm so happy with them. It was definitely worth the wait. I'm just gonna leave that be. Gotcha. To be fair, we have had 3 conversations all in the same conversation. But yeah, back to the tree. So, oh yeah, for the library though, I'm building it in my Let's Play world, which I'm very excited about. But I haven't even found a cherry grove biome right now. So I gotta find that first. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. I know. The only reason I'm not hungry is because I ate just before this. I didn't know. Some people have lurk emotes. Back is turned. I was talking about this earlier with Zaps. And he didn't care. And I'm not expecting you to care, but I yeah. You probably should. But I woke up I went to bed late last night because I was up till 3 a.m., which I shouldn't have been. And you might be like, actually that's when you always go to bed, what are you talking about? Which, first of all, rude, but true. But I actually have been going to bed earlier recently, but the reason I was up so late is because I just kept refreshing Twitter because there's a YouTube channel called Smosh, and 2 of their cast members got married, except they posted about it on April Fool's Day yesterday. So nobody could figure out if it was true because they're comedians. So everyone's like, is this just a bit? Is this just a joke that they're trying to make? Because also no one knew that they were dating. To clarify, no one knew that they were dating. And so everyone's like, we can't figure out if this is real or if this is a joke. Genuinely, what happened? And so it was just everyone on Twitter refreshing. And then my favorite part actually was that everyone's like, we're not going to believe it until they post a photo of them kissing or whatever. And then one of the 2 in the couple did post that picture. And everyone's like, no, we still don't believe it. You have to post it tomorrow. You have to post it tomorrow. It doesn't count. And then, so I was having lag issues today. And so I decided, I was like, my last Hail Mary, I'm just going to reset my computer. Or restart. Sorry, not reset. Oh my God. Restart my computer. And while that was happening, I was checking Twitter actually to see if anyone recently has posted about Twitch being laggy. Because I had talked to a few people and they said some streams that they watch have been laggy recently. But they were trending again on Twitter. I was like, oh my God, what happened? And one of them in the couple posted on Instagram again today and said, happy April 2nd. And it was more wedding photos. I was like, oh my God. I know I shouldn't care about this because they're just people I don't know. But it's just so, it's one of those things. It's people liking celebrity culture. I'm like, I don't care about actual celebrities because they're usually so out of touch and stuff. But I'm internet, and also I grew up on the internet. I've known who Smosh is since 2011 or whatever. And so it's just crazy. And I'm currently watching. Oh, for Twitch streams? I feel That's the thing is I don't like it's always so inconvenient because for some reason like whenever people like on the server or just like people, I guess it would just mostly be people on the server, but not only when they play on the server, but like when they play other games and stuff too. Whenever they stream, I'm like always doing something. So I'm like I can never watch you stream, so I like it can never tell. Like recently I really haven't been watching streams just because they've always been at the most inconvenient time. Oh, also something I remember thinking when you went on vacation and I forgot you went on vacation and I was just like, "Oh, Mason's gone. Okay." is I cuz like I think it was like a little bit of like me barely streaming during the day. It was only like at night. And I was like, "Oh, you know," but I started like streaming during the day again. And I was like, "Oh, this will be perfect, you know, cuz it's more her time." You know, it'll be better. And then I started, and then you just didn't show up, and I was like, oh, I guess maybe it's not a better time. Maybe I guess she's doing something. I don't know. It was like okay. But speaking of times, I'm trying out a time soon. It's not gonna be like a normal thing. It's not gonna become like a consistent thing. But I will be streaming at like 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. my time, which would be. Oh yeah, because your thing finally happened. Wonderful. Um, as long as you come back, I don't care. I have many friends that do that. I'm like, as long as you come back. Oh, you don't know the story. Oh, I have a cute story to share then. Um, but so it would because your time zone thing happened, so it would end. So my stream would end at 6 p.m. for you, so it'd be 3 to 6. Now, by no means do I expect you to be there. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. I am going to be doing this because my grandmother's visiting soon, and there are definitely like some evenings I probably want to spend with her. But I also like want my family to be able to like pick me up because my mom, who she's staying with, lives like an hour away. So obviously I don't want to have to like leave at 3 and then get there by 4. You know, whereas opposed to like if we leave at 12:30, you know, it'll be good. Um, well, time. But yeah, so that might happen. Also, I'm someone that cannot for the life of me like if I have an appointment at let's for this sake say I have an appointment at 6 p.m. I cannot do anything until like up to 5. Ooh, be fun. A little afternoon a little afternoon hang. For me, it's just like I just woke up. I'm like, hi, chat. How are we? um, but I already forgot what I was like. Oh yeah, I can't like do anything for like at least an hour before, so it just messes up my whole thing. So it'd be kind of. This sounds so rude because I love streaming. Don't get me wrong, but like, there's not a better way to phrase it than like getting it over with. Ooh, what kind of stew? But it's like one of those things. It's like when you do like your exercise for the day, like first thing in the morning. Um, you know, so that's gonna be interesting. But anyway, I have a cute story about people that leave and come back. So I have a friend that really like. I don't know why that sounded weird to me. We are friends. um, and he's on the server that I play on, though he is British, so we don't really see each other because he plays in the morning, and so it's like super morning for my time. Ooh. No, I don't remember I don't think I've ever made a stew before, to be honest. I'm not much of a cook. Personally. I've certainly had stew. We're not a big like stew household, but like stew also includes like soups and chilies. Like we have it sometimes, but it's not that often. True. I would love to be able to stand. But anyway, so he used to be on my like streams all the time and stuff. And then one day he just disappeared. Like I didn't see him. And obviously he was on the server. And I like asked people, and I think he would like join sometimes and stuff, but nobody would really say anything. They'd be like, I don't know, or whatever. And so I was like, what happened to this guy? I like how I'm saying it like he doesn't actually exist. He's literally a mod in this stream. And so I was like, I don't know, like, did I do something? Or yeah, that's what it was, because he would come on, he would be on the server, but like he just stopped showing up to streams, which is fine, you don't have to. But like I was like, I thought we were friends, what happened? And I was like, did I do something? And so I messaged him, and now I know his personality. This was like towards the more beginning of our friendship, so like I didn't know like this is just how he is. And so I messaged him on Discord being like, hey, hope everything's okay or whatever. He never replied. I was like, oh no, I like did something and I don't know what I did. And so I was like, you know what, I'll do one last thing to like try to reach out. Cause like I was like, this is one of my first friends that I've made like on the server. And like I was like, I thought we were becoming friends. And so I gave him a little like poppy in my car. I went to his base. I gave him a little poppy. I put it in a little flower pot, and I wrote a little sign being like, "Hope everything's okay." Like I don't see you much, but like hope everything's good with you. And I was just like, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. Whatever. Eventually, the man shows back up, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "You left me for so long." And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, this is just who you are." Awesome. And I was, well, because even there was one day where I was just like genuinely distraught over it. I was like, what did I do? I was like, I don't know what I did. Turns out it was absolutely nothing. 2 months later, he will reply. Yeah, I mean, I'm also the same way. So I guess for me, it was just like also he was like one of the first people I found. He actually kind of was the first like friend I had in the group, in like the server group. Not that I think about it, because it used to be me and him and one other person who was a rock star. I think I only said rock star because of your name. I was like, I don't think I've ever called anyone a rock star, but they were awesome because I played Sims one time and they followed me because they're like, oh, a new Sims person, and then I never played Sims again, and they didn't play Minecraft whatsoever, but they would hang out with me for a while, and then I took a break from streaming unintentionally, but I took a break from it, and they like obviously probably saw, they're like, this person doesn't even really stream, plus they don't even stream a game that I play, so they like left, which is totally fine. But there was like, I have so many fond memories of like the three of us like just hanging out, literally be like the three of us just hanging out the whole time, just chatting about whatever. And so he became like my first friend on the server. And so I was like, I really like, I don't know what I did. I was like, this is like my first friend. I can't just like forget about him. Like, or he can't like, you know, it can't just be over just like that because of nothing. Turns out, no, he's just a little prick. And just wouldn't respond. But you know why I knew he actually did value our friendship? It's because he eventually came back. Everything was fine. You know, whatever, we're fine. And then, I went to his base once. There was a reason behind it, but I went to his base once, and he kept the little flower, and he had it in his base, and I was like, oh, okay, he does actually care. He's just that type of person that doesn't reply to anything. It's literally, we have a running joke. So I have a group chat with him and someone else who's another mod. Maze, you might have seen. I don't know. He was here yesterday. His name on here is Gav. I call him Llama. And we have a group chat, and we try to like make plans to play Bed Wars and stuff. And so I'll be like, hey, do you want to play Bed Wars? And Llama will immediately reply like, yeah, or like, I have to go check or whatever. And then we're like, do you want to make a bet as to when he'll reply? And we're like, 2 days. We think about 2 days. He does eventually reply to us, but it certainly takes a little bit of time. I've seen that one. He's gonna love that. The fact that you said that. I did a really good impression of him the other day. This was my favorite thing. Is the other day I did a really great impression of him, and then he wasn't there for it. I think he gave used to. It's cute. He literally like had it like he had it like he had a like a list, a wall of like his like utility tables and stuff. It was like right there. I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I was like, I felt your friendship too. Because I genuinely, at one point, I was like genuinely distraught over it. I was like, I don't know what I did to this guy. And he just like hates me all of a sudden. So, nope. He just lives in England and likes to go to bed early. That's literally what it is. Oh yeah, but I did a really good impression of him, and then he shows up in chat, and I hadn't seen him in a few days, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hey buddy, what's up? And he's like, well, now I gotta hear your impression. I was like, oh, we don't have to do that. No, it was my impression of him because he didn't show up in chat. I was like, he's I kind of want to do it again. He's like, because I recently, it's not that recent at this point. It's now been like 3 months of it. But at the start of the year, I changed my time. I used to stream 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously now it's not that. So now I either stream 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. or 12 to 3 because if I work at night, then I stream 12 to 3. But most of the week, it's 6 to 9. And apparently other people had also changed their stream times. And so my favorite thing he's ever said, he's like, well, everyone's changing their times. Like, I can't watch your stream anymore. I can't watch anybody's stream anymore because they're all changing their times. Like, I can't, sorry, I'm doing things at that time. Oh, I wish streaming was my main squeeze. Oh my god, I wish. Hopefully. Crossing our fingers. No, I would just work retail. Just a part-time job. Ooh. Well, then I will re-answer your question after you get back. But yeah, that was my... That was my little impression of him. And he's like... What happened? My favorite thing that I thought of when you said that, I was like, oh no, it wasn't. Makes you sneeze. What do you put pepper on your salad? I was like, weren't you eating a salad? Oh, I have to say this. I am so excited. Welcome back. I will now re-answer your question. Pepper happened. I wish it was my main squeeze. First of all, love that phrase. My main squeeze, and as I cross my fingers, hopefully. To be fair, most of the salads that I eat are like pre-made. I mean, in the sense of like I get it from like Panera or something. Gotcha. But I wish, cross my fingers, hopefully. But no, I just work part-time at a retail store. I just work retail. It's just the best. I just love customers so much. They're my favorite people in the world. Customers at a retail store. There was the other day, I was working in the fitting room, and this woman brought me, she had 6 items that she brought back that she didn't want, and I was like, that's fine. Totally normal to have 6 items. Except there's something wrong with every single one of them. I'm pretty sure 5 out of the 6, all didn't, all were inside out. Um, and the last one I think like just needed to be zipped, but like, I was like, what is wrong with you? I'm not your maid. Yeah, that's also like part of it. Is also I have an update for you, Maze, about some person. Could be any person, but some person I talked about. I don't know if you remember during the sleepover. I was like, oh, there's this guy or whatever. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Not like anything happened. He just no longer works where I work, and that's the only place I ever saw him. And I didn't like have his phone number or anything. So that's now not a thing, which kind of sucks. But you live and you learn. That sounds like something happened. I mean, like, I guess I should have like shooted, but I feel like shot my shot sounds weird. But oh well, it is what it is. I know that's the thing. I was like, oh maybe, because we actually found out that we live in the same town. Because basically where I live, without like giving away where I live, basically, I live in a suburb of a big city, and so like, where I work is also really close to where I live. So a bunch of people from the surrounding suburbs of this city like all work there, and so but then we all both happen to be from the same suburb, whereas most people are like pretty spread. And we both have their kind of. Well, I don't know. He never like necessarily gave any indication that he like how he felt, but I was like, oh, well. So I was like, maybe I don't know. Maybe in another world or whatever. No, 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 no. I'm sure I could like. Well, the thing is also I can't like make it be awkward because I also work with his sister. His sister still works at the place that we work. So I'm like, I don't want to figure this out. My favorite thing is that the reason I know about everything that went down with him like leaving work or whatever, is because I'm friends with his sister's best friend. No, God, no. God, no. We are not close. We are not at all close. Like, we've had, like, 3 conversations. What have I turned this into? But literally, like, me and his sister's best friend, like, have become kind of close. Because she obviously also works there. I don't know. I don't even know if they're that close. At one point I was like, I wonder, because they like were talking for a while to each other. I mean, like actually talking, not like talking, but like actually talking. And I was like, oh, I wonder if they're like flirting or whatever. And the universe was like, don't worry, babes, that question is going to be answered immediately, because literally that same night I was in the break room, and so she and so was some other guy, and we were talking about the guy, how this guy flirts with everybody, or all the girls at work. And then so she was talking about, she's like, yeah, everyone thinks I flirt too. People think I flirt with the person's name. And he's like, no, he's like a brother to me. And I was like, oh, that's good. Because I was genuinely a little worried. But it also, to be fair, like, I also didn't know how old she was at the time, but now I think it would be, because she's still in high school. And also she has a boyfriend, but like, I think that's more important. So it's like, definitely, it's not going to be like this was a while ago. But the thing is, though, she does keep telling me about it. I was like, is she just telling this to everybody? Oh no. Well, it doesn't matter now. I mean, yeah, and she's the one that told me that he was leaving. But also, no, I can't get my hopes up. You're getting my hopes up, and we don't need that, because I genuinely am never going to see him again. Because he's still on, like, the schedule. And so I was like, oh, maybe, well, that's the thing is, I was like, oh, maybe I'll see him whenever. Why? What happened? You have to eat something. But I was like, I saw that he was still on the schedule, but he didn't have any times. He was just like, his name was there. And it was like, apparently, So he quit because he found another job that pays more, because our job does not. But the manager that like he told he was quitting was like, can you like just stay on the schedule so if we ever need you, we can call you and ask you to take a shift? You don't have like cereal or something? Just so you can eat something. And so, but I also know him. Like, why didn't I just place that? Yeah, but you don't have like at least like a snack you can eat. I just want to make sure you have some like energy included in your day. Cucumber. Who needs cucumber? I personally don't love cucumber, but I guess that's a personal thing. I remember growing up, I didn't like pickles. I was like, I don't know why I don't like pickles. And then like every single time I ate cucumber, I didn't like it, but I never connected the fact that I didn't like cucumber. I just, whenever I did eat it, I didn't enjoy it. I thought you were making chicken. Didn't you say you were making chicken? Oh, also, oh my god, it's been so long. I have so much to catch up with you on. But oh, to finish this, I was like, but I also know him. There's no way he's ever coming back, like even for a shift. That sounds really bad about like his character, but that's fine. There you go. But also, I was like, maybe in a different world, because one time he like, this is really revealing who he is. But I guess at this point it doesn't matter, because either I never see him again, or the only reason I'm seeing him is because either he sees this stream, or someone he knows sees this stream and figures out that it's him. Which at that point, it's like, that's your fault. You're watching my stream. This is supposed to be my safe space. But he once said, gotcha. Yes, I want to see food pics. That'll make me jealous and hungry. But he, like, one time mentioned that he was, like, editing something. There's more to the story, which is actually really funny, but I won't. No one does. Actually, that's a lie. One person I know. One person at work knows that I stream, but I didn't tell her anything besides that. Like, she doesn't know my name or whatever. She just knows that our sleepover. Exactly. This is sleepover vibes. That's what we do. That just, I love how I missed an entire row. Okay. For a second, I just thought I got a notification. I was like, I swear to God, if it's a text message from the one person whose number I have from work, being like, I see, I'm watching your stream. But she doesn't know that I like this person. I was like, that's the thing, is also nobody knows that I had a crush on them. Because I was like, I'm not sharing that. Just because I was like, I don't know how that's gonna go. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, he mentioned one time that he was editing something, and I wanted to ask him about it, but like the conversation had moved on, and it wasn't just us two in the conversation, there was someone else too. So I wasn't ready to out myself as like being a streamer and a YouTuber and stuff. Why are you trying to scare me? And so I was like, maybe in another world I need to hire an editor, and somehow this would be in the future though. I don't have the money for that. I work a minimum wage job. But I don't think so. But that's okay. I am such like the person of, if it's truly meant to happen, it will. That's why I'm not worried about it. You know? Maybe it could have turned out awful. That sounds like it almost kind of reflects on me. In the sense of like, if it turned out awful, that means I'm like a bad judge of character. Which is not what that should mean at all. And my streaming was like, what's Kismet? The thing is though, like, My whole thing is like, how? I can only think of one person that might find out about it, and I'm fine with him knowing. The only reason he would, and it's obviously not the person that knows, is because we talked about how we both play Minecraft. So like if he's like scrolling the Minecraft Twitch page or whatever, he might see me. And I don't really care. Him and I are like friends and stuff. It was so funny. I saw he was on the list of like, because we get a list of everyone who's working the same shift you are. And so I saw him on the list, and he was the only person on the list that I liked. And so I was like, oh, thank God. Like, at least I have this one person that I can, like, hang out with. No, this is someone else. This is someone else. No. Yeah, I'm saying the only person that I think would ever find my stream. Or, like, that I wouldn't be surprised found my stream. No. I don't remember what games he played. We've talked about it before, but I don't remember. I think it was, I feel like I remember him saying something like Last of Us. Yeah, no. Don't worry. I don't expect you to follow along with exactly what we're talking about. Because I don't want to share any names, that's why. I just want to keep some anonymity. There we go. Just so I don't get sued. That's why. I love this song. I forget it exists, and then all of a sudden, my brain just goes, but you have to let it linger, just randomly. But yeah, I wonder, no one has ever found my stream that didn't know that I streamed, though. So I'm sure it's gonna happen sometime in the future, even if it's like my cousin or something. You know? Or to be honest, probably more likely would be my sister-in-law's brothers. So I guess my brother-in-law. But it's my brother's girlfriend's brothers. I just call her my sister-in-law, though. Because they, like, live together. They have 2 cats. They're basically married. Am I forgetting? I guess up here. But yeah, because they're, like, roughly that age. Of, like, watching Twitch. But yeah, I don't even know what I would say. One time, though, my brother texted me out of the blue. I think I was streaming. He texted me out of the blue. And he just goes, you need to update your age in your About Me section. You're older. And I was like, what? Because I forgot. I actually, no, I don't think I ever shared it with him. Just, I used to have my old username be my actual name. And so I assume he found it then. Or no, I think it was because oh, no, that's not what it was. On my my Instagram, my personal Instagram, I have a link to this. You know, because always be plugging. And one literally on stream, he just goes, you need to update your age. And I was like, I know. I want to see if I can find it, because my birthday was only like, it was less than 2 months ago. And he just texted me. Usually I text him in a group with my sister-in-law. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, that is my birthday. Okay. Where is it? Oh my god. Wait, did he not send this? I swear I'm not making this up. But we're already basically in March. What the heck? Maybe if I just search the word age. What? That's so weird. Sorry. When you search, like... See all messages. I swear, I'm not making this up. Maybe if I search old. I know. Oh, no, I found it. Apparently it was in the group chat. I thought it wasn't. Literally 2 days after my birthday, he just, I didn't even reply to it. He literally just said, change, I must have been streaming. Because why would he do it when I wasn't streaming? He just said, change your Twitch bio, old ass. Because I have my age in there. And it was still saying 21, and I'm not 21. Oh. I just thought it was just in the wrong group chat. Or in the wrong text thread. I keep forgetting to check WhatsApp. Because I know, I just, for some reason, you know what it is? The problem with WhatsApp, my one problem with WhatsApp, is that it always, like, has the last message you have open. So, which means, like, I can't even think of the words that I'm saying. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. You can't have something be unread if you, like, you have to swipe out of the conversation just in case they, like, text you back or whatever to make sure it stays unread. Like, I can't check someone else's text because then it's going to say that it's read. And I'm like, I haven't read it and I need to have the notification or else I'm going to forget about it. Because you know for a fact that I have 2 people on WhatsApp that I have not replied to. That I definitely need to reply to. But it's because because I was checking someone else's text, it popped up, it said it was read, like it turned into me having read it, even though I have not. Only 14. Our max is 15, because that's the general max. Well, to be fair, I only use WhatsApp for about 4 people. Whereas everything else, because it's all the people that don't live in America is who I use WhatsApp with. So it's my old college roommate, my best friend from college, another friend from college, and then because I didn't go to college in the U.S. for clarification on that, and then my grandmother, and that's it. Because I didn't really talk. That sounds bad, but I don't really talk to my other family members that much. Like, I talk when I see them. I love to talk to them. Don't get me wrong, but we're not really, like, texting. We're not in each other's lives enough where we, like, text and stuff. Just because, like, we have such separate lives and stuff. So we just do a big catch up whenever I visit them, which I'm doing. Oh yeah, that was my other exciting announcement for Maze, but I don't know if she's back. I'm going to go ask her neighbor for what was it? What'd she forget? Cucumber. I would skip the cucumber, but that's just me. To myself. Oh, we're getting close. Oh my god, we only have this, and then we're done with this part. I wish that meant the tree was finished. Oh my god, is my stream title actually clickbait? Shh, don't tell anybody. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going May 7th to May 20th. I'm gonna be in Poland. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to Poland. Awesome. So proud. I have my D&D group parents. At first, I'm not gonna lie, the way that I read that, I thought your parents and your oldest were in the D&D group, but I see now that that is not what you meant. 2 mom groups for my young kids. No! From that work group message me. Oh my goodness. You guys. You gotta keep up. But yeah, I wanted to make the joke because I'm visiting my grandparents in May. I was like, I'll just stop by and say hi to you. Because we'll be right next to each other. Though, speaking of, I might actually go visit my friend and watch her graduate while I'm there. Because she graduates on the 18th. You get a certificate. Oh my god. It's just, I don't even think this is necessarily how you meant it, but I totally read that as, wow, you get us, like, you're just so sarcastic. You're like, wow. It's like when when someone is like, oh, I've never heard of that show, and it's like Game of Thrones or something, where it's like, wow, aren't you so cool? You're the most offline person here. Wow, how crazy for you. My emails, I am so proud of. Read it like a main girl. That's how I read it, and I think that is hilarious. But for some reason, when I first got my email, when I was like, however old you are when you get your email, I am old enough where like people were still wary of the internet. I think they should be more wary than ever, but I'm just saying people like aren't as wary anymore. But like it was like I didn't get a Facebook until I was 13 when I was legally allowed to get a Facebook. I even remember exactly where I was when I got my Facebook. That's fair. I assume so. Imagine just all of a sudden you just turn like really rude. Hey, speak of the not actually speaking of the devil, but we did talk about you a lot earlier. This is not the guy that goes away. This is the one that goes, how long do you think it'll take him to text us? But hello, happy Tuesday. Well, yeah, so when I first got my email, when I was like 11 or whatever, I, for some reason, signed up to everything. Because I was like, oh my god, I love getting emails. It's like when you're a kid and you get mail. It's like now, as adults, we don't want mail. Mail means bills. But when you're a kid, you're like, mail, oh my god. It was the exact same thing. I'm not always talking about you. It was a brief conversation. Actually, I was mostly talking about Dead. You were just also a part of the conversation. Dead is a person, by the way. I just realized that sounds a little weird. Dead is a person. And also, isn't it nice that I'm talking about you? Then you're included. But anyway, so it was like that sort of thing where it's like I want emails. My family gets emails. I want an email, and so I signed up to everything, and it was all good stuff. Well, I did do that really good impression of you. It was the whole thing. Well, maybe you should be grateful. Join our sleepover. He was here for the last sleepover, for part of it. But I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, so I signed up for everything, and then thankfully, 15 or 16-year-old me was like, I'm finally cracking down on this, and I unsubscribed from everything. So now I only get a little bit of emails, which is lovely. Because, like, I'm not a professional. It sounds bad, but, like, my real-life job, this job, I don't really get a lot of emails because I don't need to get emails. And so most of my emails, actually, some of them I get, like, because of this job. Because of, like, Epidemic Sound sends me emails. So all the music I use for, like, YouTube videos and stuff is through there. So they send me emails. But, like, most of my emails are from, like, HelloFresh. Being like, you want to re-sign up? We'll give you a discount. No, it's not. We can have a co-ed sleepover. We're an inclusive group here. Everyone's welcome at the sleepover. That also we kind of have to, in the sense of like, it's only sleepover time for some of us. No, it's just, I just refuse to play the game. That's what it is. But, well then, I don't know, man. I don't know. You don't have to, I guess. Really? I'm the pillow. Perfect. That's how rude. Yeah, exactly. It would be unfair to be uninclusive. I'd have to probably not include myself then. If we were doing a girls only. Oh, my God, remember how I talked about how there was someone at work that said the trans slur, and I was like, we used to be friends, but definitely not anymore. Well, the other person, are you a huggable pillow? No, it's like one of those like pretty throw pillows where it's like if someone doesn't, just one of those ones that lays there. Would you? That's an interesting question. Would you rather be an everyday pillow that people use all the time, or but like maybe doesn't like look the most amazing because it's used every day, so it's a little bit flat, but we love it. Don't get me wrong, we love it. But you know, it looks like a pillow. Or would you rather be one of those fancy decorative pillows, that like looks really pretty on a couch or whatever, but also it's like not the most comfortable because it like has like maybe some like embroidered like gems on it or something, but it like looks great. I guess that's really just the question: would you rather be pretty or considered like attractive or considered like friendly? I guess. A huggable hippo pillow. Oh, I have. I think you said you are. um. But yeah, anyway, so I was talking to not the guy that like made the comment, but another guy about him, and because I was talking about, I was like, he interrupts all the time, and they're like friends or whatever, and he was like, yeah, you know, but that's like the only thing that annoys me about him, and I was like, oh really? I was like, I have other things that make me uncomfortable about him, but you know, we're different people. You probably would feel the same way. And I just like left it as that. Definitely the huggable sort. What time is it? Okay, it's almost 3. Okay. I just gotta plan this decent enough. Rather be the fancy one every day. Let's get violated. Jesus Christ. I don't want to know what you're doing with your pillows. I just sleep on mine. The fact that it's the word violated. What happened? What do you do to your pillows? Oops. I'm the comfortable blanket. Which? Do you think there's a BuzzFeed quiz of what thing from a sleepover are you? Quiz. BuzzFeed. Plan an epic. Oh, okay. There's. Plan an epic sleepover and we'll reveal what your friends love most about you. That's boring. That's a blanket. I'd be a weighted blanket. Just like. Ooh, we can guess what type of person you are at a sleepover. Let's do that one. Quick sleepover quiz break. I'm just trying to make sure the things are right. Or at least mostly lined up. I feel like BuzzFeed doesn't like to load. Grab your fluffiest pillow. BuzzFeed never. I know, I'm like, what specific item at a sleepover am I? But I guess this is fine. Ignore the ads. I love how I have an ad blocker, and they said, we don't care. Okay, what's the most fun... Okay, but I mean, like, the ad does help, because then I don't have to, like, hide my face or whatever. What's the most fun thing to do at a sleepover? Welcome back. Anything the leader wants to do. That's boring. Have a pillow fight. Watch movies, make snacks. Probably watch... I like talking. That's my favorite. That's literally what this is. This is the only part of the sleepover vibes we have. Yeah. I hate that anything the leader wants to do. Why is there a leader? Have a pillow fight. I don't like violence. I guess make snacks. Because, like, you can eat them with friends and stuff. Me, I do not do that. I don't like physical problems. I love how that is coming from someone that does I mean, it's been a long time, but does technically have a black belt. I'm like, I don't like violence. I don't like fighting. Maybe I feel like when they say leader, I could picture like a group of like 10-year-olds or whatever. And there's clearly one that's like considered like the parents would definitely call them bossy, which I hate the term bossy. I hate the term bossy. I've hated it my entire life, but it's like, especially now that I'm older and truly understand the weight of that term, it's like, get away from me. We do not want you here. The term bossy can leave. It's like saying like the phrase that boils my blood is boys will be boys. Mm-mm. Nuh-uh. Nah. Well, I don't have pillow fights. It's just like, the thing is though, it's one of those things where it's like, it's fine. It'll be fine for like the first 30 seconds, and then somehow something bad always happens. Either a pillow hits something like a lamp and breaks the lamp, or like a vase or something. Like somehow, like one of the pillows will have like a zipper on it and that'll hit somebody's eye. It somehow always turns into a problem. What time would you go to sleep at a sleepover? This is insane. Oh, you can't see my mouse. This top right one. I think also these are wrong options. For your sofa. Yeah, what would your sleepover entail? I know, it's awful. I hate it every single time. I hated it when I heard it as a kid. I was like, no, that's not how this works. I love how every single one of my streams has turned into me doing some sort of like quiz, flash game, whatever. Like, it has last time. It was because of lag, but this is also just fun. You gotta like play games. I guess it's kind of hard because like nowadays most fun games are like, I know, I'm like, what is this? But also just like someone who is like never been to a sleepover. Like clearly the options should be like between, I think the options, if you want to have an early time, have between 7 and 10, 11 and or I guess you have to have 10 to 10 to 1, just because I think, and then 1 to sunrise. And then those you can have 3 options. You know, he's a young one. I feel like I've heard that, but I don't know what a LAN party is. But I feel like, yeah, most people nowadays, since everything's on the internet, like, you can't, like, all play Minecraft together. You know? Whereas, like, I'd rather do that. I guess board games. I do love board games. But I guess now I get sleepy, because that'll be, like, 3 a.m., because that's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be up talking. A pivotal moment in everyone's adolescence, or at least should be. Of course, I can sleep. How far back is it? Because I'm watching myself do that. I'm like, I don't remember doing that. That's how long ago it was. It was a back. Oh no, I'm looking at the other direction. See? Honey, I'm coming home. Back in the day when you didn't have Wi-Fi, so everyone ran Ethernet. Oh my god. That's crazy. I guess we'll just continue on because that doesn't want to. And then I'll just end after this because I have to go anyway. What would you want to eat for dinner? This person has never been to a sleepover. What is wrong? What? Please tell me that the comments agree. Besides a sleepover. Why are all of the people... Why isn't getting... I don't know if you can read that. That says, why isn't get drunk an option? That seems like a pretty lame sleepover. I mean, it could be for kids. I've never had a sleepover before. That sounds so much fun. Just because I never had the space to. Though we have offered. We used to have a third bed in my apartment at college. And I was like, if anyone doesn't want to go home, we do have a third bed. You can sleep in it. No one took us up on the offer, though. Okay, let's go back up. This, I guess, pizza, because all of these other options are bad. Are we back? We're not back. I think pizza is the only one that's like an actual meal, but broccoli and carrots with tomato sauce isn't a meal. Pizza is the only one that is a meal. You know? So, that's what we're going with. Where do you during sleepovers? I mean, in a bed, ideally. In the yard? Yeah, like, obviously, that's the thing. It says, where would you like to sleep? I guess the thing is, the most ideal sleepover is what you actually do. That sounds really cool, but if you want to be inside, the best thing is if you get, like, obviously, this would take a lot of money and a lot of planning, but if you get an Airbnb, and there's, like, 4 beds or whatever, but you all want to, like, hang out and, like, have a sleepover, is you pull the mattress. Obviously, this is going to take a lot of work, but you pull the mattresses into the living room, and so you're still sleeping on a mattress, but you're still all together. Like, you make, like, a giant mattress, because there's 4 of them put together. That's the ideal, but that would technically be on the floor, but it's not. Because you have giant mattresses, but you can also, like, be all together and cute. So, but I guess a sleeping bag, because I wouldn't want to be on the floor. Because that implies you're just on the... Because that's the thing, is in a sleeping bag, but I am on the floor when I'm in a sleeping bag. What do you mean by on the floor? I guess on a couch over a sleeping bag, I guess, if I have the option. Aw, that's cute. I like that. I didn't get to do that. I don't bring a sob story, but I graduate in 2020. And funny, what would you wear to a sleepover? That seems like really annoying on your face, that bottom right one. The top right doesn't, none of these, I guess, except for this one, but it's like she's not wearing pants. I assume they're shorts underneath? I don't know. I'm the party animal. You're the wild one who always comes up with the zany ideas, like running outside with no shirt on. Nope, I would never do it. I don't think that's true at all. Forget eating real food when you're around. Sleepover diet consists of nothing but sugar and sugar. That is also not true. This is so wrong. But also, I'm pretty sure the person that made this has never been to a sleepover. Or at least a good one. But yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be... We're bugging out. And also, I have to go to work. So yeah, I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. It'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow at night. My time. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. This has been really fun. I'll see you later.